As you can see, this software allows you to quickly switch between different artifact loadouts for different characters very quickly. You can also automatically change loadouts based on your environment, like in overworld or in domains, or depending on your current team. Full transparency, I did not make this software. It is made by EX_M on Bilibili, who makes other amazing softwares for other miHoYo games. And I'm just making English translation so other people can use it, because I think they will find it useful. Also, the software is only in Chinese for now, so hopefully someone who's good at coding can translate it, but for now I'm going to try to make as many on-screen annotations as possible to help those of you who can't read Chinese. To start, download the zip file from either the description or the pinned comment. So once you have downloaded the link and extracted the zip file, you should have these four files. This one is a PDF on some of the information behind the software. All we need is the relic.service.exe. Once we open it, you will see a menu like this, and on the bottom left it says service offline because we don't have Genshin open, so let's open Genshin. Doesn't matter which one you use can use a third-party launcher if you want. So now that we have Genshin open, if we look back at the software, it's now green on the bottom left, so that means it's gonna work, and now we enter Genshin. So let's see this. So this is adding a preset, and this is my current team, and this is all characters. Now it's going to take a while to load for the first time because it has to load up all the characters. So if I go to all characters, it's loading on the bottom left. As you can see, this is all my artifacts, but let's say I want to save my current loadout on Milani, and this is my speedrunning build. So you do have to give it a name here, so this is your name. If you don't give it a name, it will give an error, so I give it a name, press save, that says saving complete. And now, if we look at, this is my preset character list, look at Milani, this is her build. So let's say I switch to a different build. And so it's on a different build right now. And here I can do the middle button here, which is fast equipped, and her build changed to the correct build. So you can also add different build, for example. Let's switch to my overworld build. And now if I add preset, I look at Milani, this is the current build, I call this overworld. And I press save. And now we can see she has two builds, and I can switch between them like this. So that's saving a character. You can do that for any characters. Also, you can delete a loadout by clicking edit, and this is delete, this is save, and you can delete it like this. And now we can add loadouts for specific scenarios. Let's say I want one for overworld, so my current build right now is my overworld build, so I do that again. But here, in automatic loading, I press enable, and this is enable via environment. And right now, for the environment ID for overworld, it's always going to be 3, so I press 3 for that. The one here is for specific teams, which I'm not using here, so I'm not enabling that. Now I save, and I have that. So now you can see overworld is back again. Also, you have to check the box that does automatic enabling. So now, let's say I want one for domains. So let's say for domains, I want to use this build instead. Now, if I go there, I want to save the preset. I call it the domain build. I enable it, enable via environment, but now I need the environment ID for my domain. So what I do is I go to the domain, and in the main menu, here is the environment ID for this domain. It is 40795. I enter that here. And now I press save, and there it is. And now there's going to be 3 builds. And now let's say I would leave for overworld. As you can see from the prompt, she's now changed back to the overworld build, so it's using this goblet. And if I go back to the domain, As you can see from the prompt, she's now changed to the other build. As you can see from the Goblin. Finally, for the automatic loadout depending on your teams, let's equip one for our team. So let's say this is for this team right here on this set of artifacts. I press add preset, I choose my current one, I call this team 1, and I enable automatic loadouts. I press enable via teams, and here you can either choose your teammates, or I can just choose here, which is select current team, which is this team here. If I do that, and you can see the characters, I press save. Here it is, and as you can see from our preset, there's this one here. And now, let's say I choose a different set of artifacts. And if I switch to a different team, her artifact is still messed up. And now let's go back. And as you can see, she's being switched back to the team 1 setting. And yeah, here it is. That's how this one works. Now there's also other functions that you can mess around with by playing around with the software. I'm sure you can figure it out via some Google Translate. And one last thing, if you want to delete all of your current preset, what you do is you close the software, you delete this file called relicsservice.db, and that will just remove all of your preset right away. And finally, one big thank you to EX_M once again for making this Genshin tool that everyone wanted for years. So go check out his availability channel, give us some supports. I'm just making a very rough English translation for it because I like it.